a documentary of our application, the SOS application, handy in emergency. Basically, we have made an Android or a Swift application, or basically it is called a Flutter application. We have used the resources such as Android Studios to create the Flutter application. We have used the Dart language. We have also included some packages like the geolocator to get the location, the Flutter SMS to send the SMS from our language, and permission handles to handle all the permission required permissions. Basically, our idea was based upon the emergency situations. Like our life is normally very routine, but in case of an emergency, what should we do? The first thing is that we should call 112. Basically, that's the emergency helpline of India. When you call the the 112, the protocol you need to follow is that you have to give your address, you have to give the data, you have to give what the kind of emergency situation it is. But we think that this is just a wasting of crucial time. Why don't we create an application which does the same task and will send all the basic information? Well, that was our inspiration. We all have faced emergency situations in our life one or the other time. But calling from the traditional phone systems, I don't think, or our team don't think that this is the best possible thing we can do. This can be revolutionized. Our team has faced such situations in their life too. And from this, they have came upon the point that there should be something done upon this issue. Plus, there is a very important issue we all have to tackle. That's are the rapes that we encounter in the India, which need to be stopped. Unfortunately, this is not possible in the current system because the help is not received on the right time. Even the people nearby don't even know that there is something fishy going upon there. So there needs to be some type of system that has to be established to help the person in the emergency situations. The main idea was that to create an application which will be the new 112 or the new helpline of the nation. The application on the few clicks will send an emergency data or an emergency SOS message to the government authorities which can send the needed help to the individuals. Well, this will reduce the time required in transferring the SOS signal, and thus by reducing the time we are saving the lives. Major key feature of the application is that the SMS can be also sent to your added contacts, and it will be also sent to direct to the government officials. So yeah, it will be a government allied operation. The second important key feature is that to make the application more handy, the interface is kept as simple as possible. And we have also added the login section to the drawer section itself to make the system as simple as possible because we are considering an emergency situation. So these are some of the key features. Talking about the challenges, well, we'll be honest, this was our first Flutter Gloop application that we made. And so things were being done from the scratch or from the basic. But the challenges were superb. We really enjoyed every challenge we got. The satisfaction after achieving even a small thing, even if a small text wasn't added completely, yeah, it was a great achievement for us. And after the completion of project, it was a great satisfaction to our minds that we are doing something good for this society. And that was the moment which made us proud. Further talking about making the application better. Basically, we are planning about four major changes that can be added in this application. The first thing is that we can make the application open through the power button command like I mentioned earlier. The second thing is that establishing a notification system, like if there is a fire case in my locality, being inside a certain distance amount, a certain radius, I would also get a message pop that yeah, there is some emergency thing, some emergency has occurred in your area. So I would be aware of the potential threats that may occur to me. The second important thing is that this application we are trying to make as government allied as possible. So we need the government recognition upon this application. So this could be implemented, and we really think that this system needs to be implemented in our society. The main thing is that we are also trying, the fourth point actually is also trying to make this a special disaster management section for the app. I would illustrate it. For example, there is a flood in a particular area. Like then for message transfer protocol or the early intimation to the people, this application will be the source from the government to send and direct message to the people. This is the demonstration of our Android version of our application. Currently it's been directly run from the application menu, but yet we are trying to make it run from the power button commands like a 3 times power button pressed. Yeah, it would open the app. When the app opens, this is the basic interface. So this is the real thing we did in these 2 days. So basically, this is our code. This is our main dot file in which we have imported all the required modules. And the below, just below it is the main function that executes when the just app is being opened. Firstly, it requires for the permissions like the location permission and the SMS permission. This is the main function which calls the home page. Now coming up on the home page structure is quite simple. Yeah, but it's quite lengthy. Page, these are the modules we have been imported upon the home page. Like the difference is that we have included here the geolocator because we are gathering the location from here. Talking about this, we have made a function that actually sends the message. This is also a module-based function. Then we have made a class named homepage, which is a stateful widget. As you know, in Flutter, everything is a widget. And this we have made some variables from name as name, mobile number, the alternate number, and we're also storing the latitudes and longitudes. And this is the function like get location, which is going to gather the location or get the location whenever it is called. Getting about the main function, we are using the scaffold library, which includes many pre-built design UIs, I would say. Uh, the app bar basically gets the main app bar upon the website. This is our basic code. This is the drawer code. Yeah, in this drawer code, you can see we have included the text.form. Like the text forms are being included upon the list item itself. So this is the kind of creativity we have used to make this UI as simple as possible for any user. And then next is all the elements like the every fire, the medical and the police elements. This every box you can see, and every container you can see. We actually used a column and row system which does all these tasks, and every container has the element. And as you know, as per the new Flutter update, we cannot add an image upon the button. To make this possible, we had to use the inkwell. And you can see here on tap function is used. And on tap, the fire emergency message with the name, the mobile number, and the latitude and longitude is being sent. This is sent to my number and the alternate number that is sent. Currently, this is set to my number. Yeah, but at future we will transfer it to the emergency protocol lines like the 100 or probably some new system will be invented probably. So these are all the medical and police accident. These different sections. Now this is the navigation system. At the bottom you could see the button which navigates us to the child and women special sections. This is the navigator. We have used the navigator function. Talking about the third page, it is the second page of the woman and child special. Basically, this page is very similar to the home page. It just has a different two widgets of the child help. You could see it here. Yeah, the child help and the woman help. And basically, that's our simple code.